this is Kedgerman. Here I am at Barr Lake State Park on a very foggy day. Surprisingly, it's the day after Christmas. And last time I was here, there were no geocaches in this park, but today there are 10, and we're going to try to find all 10 today. Maybe we'll see a few birds. This is one of the premier birding spots in the state as well, here in Colorado. The first cache we're going to find is actually right by this sign. I've already found it. We'll go and sign the log here in a minute. But yeah, we'll be hiking around this park a little bit, and we'll find hopefully 9 more geocaches after this one. So come along for the adventure. This cache is called the Barr Lake Greeter. It's right at the entrance to the park, and I think it's named after a little sculpture over here called, I guess, the Barr Lake Greeter. Wow, it really is foggy today. We're by the archery range. There's 2 geocaches in this area. First thing to see here is this very strange sculpture made out of some tree limbs. You can get some bad luck here if you're going to climb on it. So I guess we won't do that. This next cache is called It's a Mouse. It's about 300 feet up this road. You can't drive up here only if you have an authorized vehicle, which we don't. So we'll do a little hike up to the cache, and we'll see if we can find it. So come on. It's a mouse. It is indeed a mouse. Very fun. I expected a rubber mouse of some kind, but this will do. I won't show you where it was hidden, but it was close to where I'm standing. So let's sign the log and then we'll move on. This is a pretty interesting container. It's just a little camouflage bison tube that's inside of this mouse. Pretty fun. Nice construction. I'll put it back together and simply screw in the bottom of the container, and it goes inside of the mouse. And then the little cover from the mouse goes right over where it belongs, and then I'll put it back where I found it, and then we'll move on and find the next cache. This is a fun one. Well, here we are at the boat inspection station. There's a geocache here. This is it. It's one of these little black bison tubes, as you can see. Very common hide. It looks like it's in good shape. Has a nice O-ring, which sometimes succumbs to the weather. It's got a nice fresh log. We'll go ahead and sign it, and we'll put it back where we found it in just a minute. And then we'll move on to the next one. Heading down the trail towards the next cache. It's 2/10 of a mile down this nice trail. If it looks cold, it's because it is. It's only about 26 degrees out here. The fog hasn't lifted yet. Hopefully it will. But I have to say, it doesn't look like it's going to. Lake looks kind of frozen over. There are a few hearty waterfowl out there in the lake. I don't know if you can see them in this video, but they're out there. We'll see if we can get a closer look at them a little later. These trees look awesome with the background of the fog and the gray sky. Very cool. I feel like we should be somewhere along the Great Lakes, but here it is, Barr Lake. Pretty icy, pretty frozen over, very cool looking. So a little while ago we found a cache related to a mouse, and it turned out to be a mouse from a computer, and this one's called a remote cache at Barr Lake. So you would think, what's it going to be? Well, it's a little remote here, but it's also a remote with a cache attached to it. This is awesome. This is great. We'll take care of this guy, sign the log, and put it back where I found it. And then we'll go to the next cache. This is the last cache on this little bit of a walk. We'll turn around to this spot. We're right here by the dam at Barr Lake. It's really quiet out here. We haven't seen any other people up close. It's still pretty cold. I'm going to put a little trackable in this one. And then I already signed the log. And then we'll put this back where I found it. And see where the GPS brings us next. This is it. This is the 10th cache we found in Barr Lake State Park, and it actually is a nice little hidden cache inside a birdhouse that's inside this tree right here. I'm going to replace it right now, and then we'll head on in. That's it. Well, this wraps up our adventure at Barr Lake State Park. We found 10 geocaches. The sun did finally come out after the fog cleared away. It feels much warmer with the sun out on us. It's really great. You can see behind me there's Barr Lake State Park. Don't see a whole lot of birds nearby anyway. We did see a cool little woodpecker that I tried to get a good glimpse of. And a lot of geese flying over, making all kinds of noise. It was great. The caches were great. We didn't have a single DNF, and it's been a great day out here. So until next time, you can subscribe to my channel and look at some of my other videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye.